Premier League season 22-23, get me out of here. Season's over at last. What a terrible season for Chelsea. Awful season. And where do we finish? I think I don't remember, 12th? Did we finish bottom half? Bottom half of the table. Our worst points tally and position since 1994, guys. Yes, 1994. This has been an awful season. Not the worst I've ever witnessed, like some people who haven't been supporting Chelsea as long, but it's up there. It's up there with the worst seasons. Pochettino, please announce him today. Please, I think it's been, he's signed the contracts apparently, and so it's just awaiting the official announcement, and he's got a lot of work to do. And the first thing he needs to do is get us a striker. That's what he needs to do. Sort out the defence. Get the defence operating as a unit again, because today what we saw is what we saw. I keep saying it. I say every single time I made a video this year, nothing's changed. We give away simple goals, and today was no different. The defenders were like statues. I seen better defending down my boys Sunday League team, and they didn't do too well today. I won't tell you what the score was. They reminded me in the first 10 minutes of what happened with my boys team today. No one's caring. Everyone's thinking about the holidays and everything else, and nobody was switched on. But to Chelsea's credit, we did rally back, because I thought it was going to get embarrassing. And as I said, first 20 minutes, it looked like it was going to be a bit of another humiliation like we suffered against Manchester United. But the boys did battle back, and we got back into the game. Fortuitous goal, but fortune does favour the brave, and Raheem Sterling had a shot which took a deflection off Trippier, 1-1. And after that, I thought we were the better team. We created more opportunities. So then what we saw is what we've been seeing all season. If you're not in the box, if you're not committing players into the box, then how are you going to score a goal? It's impossible. And Kai Havertz in that position as a false nine or whatever, he was never in the box. Lewis Hall was playing some good crosses. Madueke, who had a good first half, I thought. 2 brilliant crosses into the box, but nobody on the end of them. There was one stage of play that I saw where there was 3 midfielders ahead of Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz was hiding in the middle of the park, not getting on the end of things. And so we need somebody who's going to get on the end of things. Otherwise, we're going to have the same old situation next season. Doesn't matter who the manager is. If we don't sort out a proper attacker, then it is problems. Because we are creating chances. But there's no focal point. And there's been no focal point in this team all season. Soft goals, no cutting edge. You're not going to get any goals. And apparently there's a stat that said, I think this season, we've only been involved in 48, can't be 48 goals. At home it must have been 48 goals between us and the opposition. It's not good entertainment for the home fans. But one positive is that we outscored Erling Haaland. Man City were a bit generous to us today. And Brentford, actually, congratulations to Brentford, because only Brentford and Chelsea Haaland hasn't scored against. And Manchester City felt a bit sorry for us, so they left Erling Haaland on the bench. So we scored 1 more than Erling Haaland in the league, although he outscored us in all competitions. And it looked like it was goodbye for Ruben Loftus-Cheek today, and so he was kind of waving to all parts of the ground. So that, to me, tells me that he's off. Milan are the favourites to get him. Good servant for the club, but he's going. And I think a few more players are going to be going as well. And Pulisic came on. Maybe that's for his cameo, and to say goodbye to the fans as well. Mason Mount looks like he's going. Ziyech is definitely gone. So we need to get rid of these players who are not interested. A lot of them don't care. So what we need to do, we need to identify the players who've got no interest of playing for the club, who don't want to fight for the club. I don't care who you are. If you don't want to fight for the club and you don't want to be here, then it's goodbye. You know, the fans deserve better next season. We're talking about the fans. Good credit to the fans today, because even after our horrific, terrible season, they were very vocal today. It created a good atmosphere at the ground. So good credit to the fans who were quite positive in this game. Maybe they're just so excited to see the end of the season. That's why they were really, you know, vocal today, because they know that they're not going to be witnessing this terrible football again for a few months. So, you know, Pochettino, please work these guys hard in pre-season and just identify who wants to be here, who doesn't. Let's create a winning mentality again, because we cannot go through another season like this, guys. We shouldn't allow it. The manager shouldn't allow it. The board shouldn't allow it. The players, if they had any pride, they shouldn't allow it either. So onwards and upwards, 2023-24. Hopefully, I'm going to be a bit more upbeat about our performances, about our results. Looking at the table now, Everton, unfortunately, why do they always do it? They save themselves once again, and they're just showing the Premier League table as I'm doing this video. And you've got Manchester City, obviously champions, on 89 points. It wasn't a stellar season this year when you think about the other seasons before. Unlucky Arsenal, 5 points off the top. And congratulations to Manchester United and Newcastle for making it into Europe. But there's no Chelsea there. There's no Chelsea in the top half of the table, and that's unforgivable, guys. We can't have a table where Brentford and Fulham are above us. Brentford and Fulham from West London. We're the worst team in West London. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. We're the banter team. Sorry, QPR, ha. So there's at least one banter team below us. Crystal Palace finished above us as well. Had it not been for, if West Ham had got a victory today and we had lost, then West Ham would have been the worst team in London. So thank you, West Ham. So to say that we're not, we haven't got that shame of being the worst team in London this season. 12th position, 44 points with a -9 goal difference. Embarrassing, guys. That's what I've got to say. Embarrassing. So please have a bit of pride next season. Do us better next season, guys. But win or lose, as I said, up the Blues. I'll always support the guys, and we go through the good times together, we go through the bad times together. So let's press on. And guys, stick it in the comment section how you felt about not only today's game but the season at large, and what can we do to fix this problem. What if you were the manager or in charge? What would your solutions be to get us playing again next season and competing? So guys, I'll see you on the next video, and take care. Enjoy your summer break, you know, enjoy not having to watch Chelsea and suffer, and we'll be back in August. So take care for now, guys. Bye-bye.